Hey there, God bless you. I was in prayer today and the Lord began speaking to me about when things come to an end. When He calls us to bring relationships to an end, when He is removing us from situations, when He's ending, different chapters of our lives, when He instructs us to step away from those things. Sometimes we drag our feet or we're actually disobedient and we don't do it at all. The words that He highlighted to me as He was speaking were a bitter end. Those things, when we're not obedient, tend to come to a bitter end. When He tells us to leave, to move on, and He gives us our grace and our time, and then we never go, those things typically come to a bitter end, and there are consequences associated with that. This reminds me of a story in Genesis 12 when God sends Abraham to a new land and He tells him to leave his father's house and also to leave his relatives. But who does Abraham bring? He brings Lot. And as they go along, their families become really big, and there's tension between the two. And then Lot ends up going to Sodom and Gomorrah, and you know what happens there? Chaos. Abraham bargains with God to preserve his life, and then he ends up being sequestered in the mountains for the duration of his life. It was a bitter end. All to say, when you're in God's timing and He is telling you to close a chapter of your life, to move on, to remove yourself, and to leave, in His timing, do not stick around to wait and see what happens next. Because typically what happens next is a bitter end. He removes you Himself. It's my prayer that you would have grace to move when it's time. God bless you. Praise God. Talk soon.